Hello Cookie here, welcome back to another video, and a new year is 2025. And what is the best way to become a pro in 2025? Well, let's find out in this video. This video is inspired by one of 6X's video from 2023 where he shows some good stuff there. I will leave a link to it down below so you guys can check it out. But yeah. Metas and stuff like that is probably gonna be a good thing, and a meta could be something like a bullet here, which is like unique to Denmark. So yeah, yeah. Alright, but yeah, hope you all had a good new year, and without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So the first thing I want to show you here is LearnableMeta. I've seen people like Serger from the Sidemen play it as well and using this as well, so I think it's definitely a good thing. But yeah, basically it's a script you can download for Chrome, Firefox. I think I have it for Chrome, I don't know. I use Opera GX and it works fine. I did have a little bit of trouble getting this to start, but I'll show you later on how you can install it. But yeah, here we have some maps basically, and I think this script only works with these maps specifically, but let's just say we want to learn some meta. We go or like this thing, a learnable meta world novice or whatever. I don't know what that word means, but yeah, let's put it on the move. But basically you're gonna play this map that you click on from the website, and then you get a location, right? And basically it will give you a hint after you've guessed, so it won't really say anything before, but it's a good way to test, like, if you can remember things. So obviously we have the blue street signs here, but we have this red triangle sign upside down. Now it's written in red here, which I think is a yeah, the difference between Australia and New Zealand is that New Zealand has it written in red and Australia has it written in black, I believe. But yeah, so I don't know why I moved away from this island, but yeah. Anyway, but yeah, like I said, but yeah, it will show you the meta for the round. So we had this giveaway. So yeah, giveaway signs in New Zealand have a white border and red text. Australia giveaway signs use black text. So it basically explains what gave away the country here, which is pretty helpful. And there's also a link to Plonk It in case you wanna go further and have a look at it. But yeah, so that's pretty helpful, and you can do this with all of these maps that they have right here. Now, to get it to work, because I had a little bit of trouble to get it to work, this is basically how you can get it to work. So if it doesn't work, take a screenshot of this and try and do those things, and yeah, that's how it ended up working for me. The next thing I want to show you is MapMaking. Now, MapMaking is an app, and if I'm not mistaken, it's made by Rihanna. But yeah, they have a Discord server, which is also really helpful to join, because you can ask questions if you have trouble with it, or if you have any ideas as well. Maybe I think you can ask in there. Right. So there's also like Kazakhstan. When it came out, there was a lot of things. So this is basically how you can tag everything. So like if there's two smudges on the car, we can figure out where it is here. So this is also a good way to have a ton of map for like countries and basically map it out on this website, and it's a good way to be a little bit organized about how you learn stuff. And yeah, pretty helpful tool. I definitely used this when I was learning Kazakhstan. So yeah, pretty helpful. Not that I remember anything from Kazakhstan, I'll be honest, but maybe something, I don't know. I think winter cover is down here and there's mud on the back of the car. I have no idea if that's right or not, but yeah. Anyway, like driving directions and stuff like that. But yeah, pretty helpful tool as well. Potato has done a video on how to use this more probably, so I will leave a link to that video down below. I think it's like 2 years old or something at this point, but I think it still works a lot of the same way, so I'll leave a link to that video down below. But yeah, and there's also this website as well where you can read through things and how it works as well. So yeah. Then we have Emily GeoGuessr tools made by, well, Emily. There's a lot of tools in here. I think Potato in his video does show this panel tools and how it works and stuff like that. And yeah, if your files are too big, you can split them, and you can also take coverage for data and maps, which is pretty cool because sometimes that also helps you. But there's a ton of quizzes in here, and let's just go to like Endo, you know, couple parsons or whatever they are called. I think they're called that. But yeah, you can kind of learn, and you can kind of, instead of like learning all of them on like in the entire country, you can kind of split it down and try and see if you can learn them. I think there are ways to like split it even more down, like just only this area and then only this area, for example. I'm not really sure how that works, but you know, it's a pretty good website for quizzes and learning regions and stuff like that. So definitely check this out. I mean, even for yeah, even if I could speak, even for like you know, Germany, you can learn land crisis and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty helpful for sure. So definitely is something that's gonna help you learn reasons for GeoGuessr, which also is very helpful because there's a lot of countries will have written reasons somewhere, and then, well, if you know it, then you'll know it. There's also like phone codes, so you can like learn the phone codes for Brazil, for example. 18, I don't know, I think the ones are down around Sao Paulo, and 18 is probably more inwards. Yeah, 13 again, probably somewhere here. You know, I can't remember exactly what they are. 61, I think it's Brasilia, because for the one, and it's normally like, yeah, around 66. I'm not sure, but I mean, pretty big. Anyway, this is a pretty nice way because you also have like the map actually, and you can like kind of figure out where they are, and yeah, then when you play a game of Brazil after learning the phone codes, then you can like, you know, have a good blick over where you are basically. So it's a pretty handful website, this thing. So you know, shout out to Emily for making this, and yeah. Last but not the last but not least, but yeah, there's this website as well made by Lupus. I hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly, but we have split it down to, again, you can see because my face is in the way, but you have like all the continents, and then you have for each country, and it's basically a compilation of docs and everything where you can like learn and have a look at it. Now, Plonk It, I think, is on most of these as well, obviously, but you know, and it's pretty cool that it like gives credit to who made it and everything, unless it's unknown, of course, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty handful and it's pretty nice, and there's a lot of things in here. I mean, you can even see down here how many guides there are. So yeah, but you know, Africa as well. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. I mean, Geo Cookie, I mean, I don't even think. I don't know, Cookie. Yeah, I made one with Devin, which is also here, which is pretty cool to see. But yeah, there is a lot in here for sure. And yeah, I mean, it is just crazy how much there is. And, you know, it's a nice way to have all the guys collected one space. But yeah. So yes. Alright. Last but not least, we have Plonk It, which is obviously, I mean, it's been mentioned a few times in here, but it is just a really good way of just clicking on a country. You know, Bolivia here, you know, you can just have a look through all of this, which is absolutely insane. And Bolivia is definitely easy to learn. I don't know if people know, there's this YouTuber, Devin Figjam. He's basically trying out 25k every country, no move. He literally had a look at this for, I don't know, 30 minutes, and he's 25k the country within an hour of like attempting to do it. So I mean, it's just, and he just looked at Plonk It. So I mean, that's just, I feel like that's a way to just show that it is pretty helpful when he can then just have a look at it for a little bit, and then instantly go in and 25k Bolivia, no move, and yeah. I'm not sure if his video on Bolivia is out already or not, but if it is, I'll leave a link to the description down below, because shout out to him for doing what he does. 25k in every country, no move, is an absolute madness of a test to try and complete. So yeah, respect. But yeah, it has for a lot of countries. I mean, they do come out really quickly, I think. One is not that old. I can't remember how old it is, but I mean, there's already a ton of stuff. it looks like, for a month. So they are pretty good, and they also have a Discord server, which I would also recommend checking out. And probably can ask a lot of questions in there and everything. So, and if you're looking for scripts as well, that was not it, but scripts in here and stuff like that, pretty helpful. But yeah. So yeah, these websites I will definitely recommend checking out, and they can definitely help you. Like, I mean, people learn in different ways, right? But there's a lot of different ways here to learn. Like, maybe you learn better by reading, practicing, clicking on all the comparisons or provinces, or I forgot what they're called in Japan, prefectures, and so on. Or maybe you would like to, like, every time you make a guess on a round, you can quickly get the info of what was it that could have given away the country. I've been using this recently a little bit to get more back into it, because I've been a little bit out of practice. But so I really enjoyed this. But yeah, and then yeah, Plonk It, all the scripts and everything, pretty cool. And yeah, this is also a nice way to be organized about how you learn. Have a look, like, maybe you're gonna play play a little bit and see, oh wait, I thought this was here. Well, then you can quickly go back, check. Okay, well, I got a coffee, whatever that means. I mean, that's pretty unique. Maybe you remember coffee was like over here, but you can go in here, look, and like, it was only down here. So pretty helpful tool as well. So yeah, hopefully this helps, and yeah. Those were some of the websites for sure. But yeah, the video with 6A that I'll link down below, he does show two other websites, I think, which are pretty good to know as well. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, remember, every link to everything is down below in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.